Hello and welcome, this is Mr. Siege, and I've managed to find a bit of time to do a bit of a breakdown of some of the fighting we've had in our KvK so far. So it was very, very equal, to be honest, and at some points I thought, we're not gonna get this zone here. But to cut a long story short, we actually managed to win the zone in the end, burn all the forts, and yeah, it's comfortably ours now. So yeah, I just want to show a bit of the ranged action basically. So we've got Margaret and Baba on the field here. Margaret Cordoba and Baba with Gauge and Marder, which is what I've been using so far this KvK. Now I'm at the point where I'm sort of down to 2 marches at the moment because I've got a nearly full hospital, and I'm just trying to get the most efficiency as possible. Obviously, these are my 2 strongest marches. So we're just sort of, at the moment, obviously trying to take a flag down, and I'm just providing some field support. Obviously, I can't swarm here, but yeah, just adding a bit of support here, and pretty successful. So we've got that one burning, and just trying to pull our troops out of here. Someone tried to attack me, and yeah, walking away now. So. Not too bad, not too bad. I want to have a quick look at the reports from this one. It's only a little quick fight just while the flag burned. So yeah, not amazing, 9k to 20k. I'd have expected a bit better, but there wasn't much to hit. And then actually Baba Gauge Armada 12k to 41k is quite nice. And here's a Nevsky just sort of try his luck and hit me here, but yeah, not amazing. So Nevsky took 5k there, and a couple of k there. So we've moved to a different spot now. Actually, just they're trying to support the guy that's actually imprisoned at the moment, and I'm just tucked away behind a city, just picking off a few people. Obviously, I've skipped bits and bobs, but yeah, some decent results here actually, as you can see. But yeah, just helping out the field in a spot where I'm not going to get in too much trouble. And yeah, they're just picking out marches on the edge of the range here. In quite a decent spot, and this is what you sort of tend to do with a ranged march. Obviously, to actually get away, you got to take your tower down, which takes like 7 or 8 seconds. So you've got to be careful with positioning. You don't want to be right next to an enemy city where they can send out 5 marches quite quickly and swarm you down. You want to be able to escape. So we've got plenty of fighting in here, and let's check these results out. So 24k severes for me and 117k for them. Obviously a few deads, and the Baba Gauge and Marders was 2-to-1 trades in this instance. To be honest, I've had some really, really good trades so far this KvK. Now, you may have noticed I did a 7-hour stream, or actually 7.5 hours. I did mess up a little bit and had to split it up. Some more reports here. Obviously, it's just added on to the last reports. This is 30k to like 140ish, which is quite nice. I mean, Margaret and Cordoba really work well together. But yeah, just trying to basically give you a video with lots of fighting, try and break it down, because obviously there was a stream. 7 hours is a lot to watch, and a lot of that wouldn't have actually been action. So yeah, just trying to break it down as much as possible for you, so you can see what these guys are capable of. That was an amazing result, 8k to 90. I mean, you can get some fantastic trades out of these commanders. Now, you may have seen in another video that we actually use this mountain range to the right hand side to fire over. And I think it was actually just after this, so they were sort of keeping the distance, and I thought, oh, hold on a minute here. It's a bit of an opportunity to just get quite a few kills and basically be untouched. Also, actually, here's a Gonzalo de Cordoba that is trying to fire at me. A different one, and yeah, didn't go that well for him, as expected, really. I mean, you should have watched my videos, mate. Margaret should really be primary to Gonzalo de Cordova. And this is the point where you sort of got to clear off when they're sort of coming in and you've got no field support. So again, this instance, yeah, lacking a bit of field support. We did have down times where they were on top. But yeah, 4k to 21 and 31k to 253k. That's 3.6 million KP from that for Margaret and Cordova. And like, as you can see, I'm just sort of trying to micromanage my march, my couple of marches at the moment. Just trying to stay away from being swarmed, because obviously that can be a little bit painful. Especially if you just leave it too long. A couple of seconds and getting swarmed can make a huge difference, basically. But we've got poor field here, and I'm just trying to give as much support as possible. These are the sort of instances where you can quite easily get swarmed if you're not careful. You'll be able to see me keep moving my towers here and there, or almost taking them down, then deciding, no, I can still keep fighting a little bit. So let's see what these reports are saying at the moment now. 9k to 40 and 40k to 314. So that's obviously added on to the last report I showed you, which, yeah, really nice report. And we've been getting loads of these. If you're interested in obviously seeing a lot more reports like this, and obviously loads and loads of engineering fighting, then head over to that 7-hour stream I did when the KvK pass opened. Absolutely loads of footage on there. I mean, there's the good and there's also the bad. So I cut out the section which you may have already seen, which is firing over a mountain range and getting loads and loads of kills. Go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. But there's some people just come and swarm me out of the city. They probably expected to go better than it did, but we got even trades, actually. So, you know what, I'll take that any day. And overall, our trades, basically 2 to 1 there, even after getting swarmed, which I'm quite happy with. Now, in this section, you can see the enemy has got the field. They've got a big ball below our flag, and obviously, looking at it, yeah, they're probably going to swarm it. But I've got Margaret and Baba tucked away behind 2 cities, so plenty of cover. I actually used the king skill. We've got a few troops behind. Obviously, I'm being targeted, so I think Baba actually gets taken out here, and he does. So that's not going to go well. Margaret still going right in the middle of that ball. You know, not great trades that time. This is why you've got to be a little bit careful, really. Still not terrible. I mean, it could have been worse. But here I'm doing my best to try and do something to this rally, try and take it out, getting targeted again. And to be honest, the field wasn't good enough here. It was a real struggle. So yeah, I mean, Margaret's got barely any health left. We've got Baba and Garjamala coming in to give a bit of a hand, try and hit that rally. I've got a cav march on standby, trying to fill this flag, and yeah, we've got in the flag now. But you may have noticed my hospital's actually full here at this point. So yeah, I'm sure at this point I'm actually taking deads, which I didn't know it right now, but when I saw a look at the reports and think, oh god, okay, I've took a few deads here now. It is what it is, it happens. But, you know, I should have been healing the hospital, really. So, yeah, attacking the rally, you know, we didn't take too bad of trades. But, yeah, guys, be careful. Try and heal your hospital if you can. I'm running a bit low on speed ups now. And, yeah, it's getting tough. So, after this point, I think I had to reduce down to 1 march because I had no helps left. Healing was tough. But we're still going, okay? Now, that's just life as a low spender, unfortunately. Now, I was even struggling to fill flags because a lot of those troops in the flags were just going straight into hospital. And to be honest, we weren't getting the support. It would have been nice to get my farming and try to fill some flags too, but really this space was for top fighters. So decent enough trades from this one. Again, these are 2-to-1, but in really, really bad situations, and we're hitting rallies here. We're hitting Ashurbanipal and Henry rally. So, you know, you don't expect amazing trades. If you trade positive, that's just a benefit. But, you know, we're doing a bit of debuffing on this rally, and we're just doing our best to defend the flag as long as possible. And yeah, we helped out here. We had a bit more field than before. So overall, a good result in actually defending the flag, and you know, positive trades here. Yeah, I'll take that any day. You know, as long as it's helping the kingdom, I will happily just take even positive trades. I mean, even bad trades, as long as I'm debuffing these rallies here, and it's only going to help the flag out. Okay. Margaret's 40% defense debuff. Gauge Armada has a 20%. So yeah, doing a big debuff, and I also run a dagger on this march, which obviously can reduce her health by 15% as well, which is really, really nice. And I just thought I'd have a quick look at how I'm doing for kills. I've got 9.2 million kills at this point, and yeah, this was just, I think I'd say 12 hours after the pass opened at this point. So not too bad. 12 hours worth of fighting. I'd probably fought for about probably 10 hours worth of fighting at this point. So I'd say for me, a low spender, pretty decent amount of kills. And actually at this point, I'm on 20 million kills. We've had about two days of proper fighting. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Now, I've only ever reached 20 million kills in a KvK before in total ever. So to get 20 mil kills by this point already is absolutely huge for me. So I'm actually hitting the rally here as well. Really trying to help the flag out. Now, the rally's got a decent amount of support. I think they're getting a decent amount of fill. But, to be honest, the rally's getting really hurt here. And now, I was just getting targeted there. But Margaret's about done. And to be honest, I think it was worth it. So, yeah, really nice report here again. 70k to 255k. Pretty happy with that. And we'll just find the actual rally report here, just to see how badly we did with the rally. Really, 40k to 48, which is actually pretty decent. I know that's still a lot in the hospital though for me. You know, we get a lot of severes. Obviously, this is the stage where I actually fought over the hill, but I've skipped a little bit out. Again, go and check that video out. I think it's called Sneaky Range Tactics. To be honest, I don't know why the enemy was still stood there. But yeah, we had amazing results. Oh yeah, these are some of the reports. Really, really nice reports. Generally, getting amazing reports unless, if you don't get swarmed, to be honest, you're going to trade positive. Or at least you should be. And you saw the reports before when we're using Baba and Gauge Armada. Well, Baba and Gauge Armada have only got a purple epic equipment set. Nothing special. They've got absolutely no legendary accessories on Baba and Gauge Armada. Now, my best gear is on Margaret and Cordoba. And yeah, even at this range, we're just trying to pick off a few of the enemies, just trying to hold them back from the flag, gather some troops with the murder ball. They let me hit my AoE off as well, so they're actually taking a bit of damage here. And now we've got a proper fight, which is nice. Obviously got a rally coming in behind there. And I'm actually being targeted here, which wasn't amazing, but a real nice report again. And yeah, just trying to move out the way, just trying to stay in the action. Now, obviously my health's just below half, but to be honest, even with this march, we're still going to be getting some decent results, as you can see. Now, I just want to stay on the field and try and debuff as many troops as possible. That's the main goal here. You know, I'm trying to help my kingdom out. Trying to help all these fighters out on the front line. They're going to be benefiting from the debuffs from Margaret. So whoever I'm hitting on the front line is who they're going to be hitting too. And it's going to make it a lot easier for our field to wear their troops down a bit quicker. So yeah, moved on again, back into the fighting, still doing really well, and this is where we get these amazing reports. So nearly 8 million kill points there. This is just in a single send out of Margaret. We've got 8 million kill points. And I'm sort of expecting around 8 or 9 million kill points ish when we have altar fights. As long as we get an altar fight, that's what I'd sort of expect from my ranged march. So every time I send them out in the altar, I'll be expecting something like that, as long as we've got like a pretty even murder ball. Especially if we've won the altar or lost the altar, and there's a good equilibrium there. And another good report. So I'll throw out a few more videos like this, I think, just to show you a bit more ranged combat. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys, bye bye.